Welcome to Overcoming Procrastination, part of our Own Your Time series. Now, in this program, we explore a few different topics. The first topic is the psychology behind procrastination, which absolutely fascinates me. So there's this interesting trend that we notice with procrastination, which, by the way, we all succumb to from one extent to the other. So you, me, and everyone else we know succumbs to procrastination periodically. I'm not saying all the time. But when we do succumb to procrastination, there's this interesting trend where our short-term decisions or our actions don't align to our long-term goals. And so we get into why that is and how we can overcome it. We also explore the two types of procrastinators. The first type are arousal procrastinators, the type who wait for that thrill of the deadline, that adrenaline rush to get them going. And the second type are the avoider procrastinators, those who are very caught up in fear of success, fear of failure, fear of what others might think, and struggle with perfectionism. You may be able to relate to one, the other, or both if you're a really good procrastinator. I certainly can relate to both in different aspects of my life throughout my career. I've found both have resonated. But once we know that background, of course, we want to act on procrastination. So then we get into this terrific framework called Act on Procrastination, which helps us to go through the Attainable Confidence Timeline framework. So attainable, of course, is to take that huge, overwhelming goal or project that you need to tackle, the one you've been putting off, and breaking it down into very manageable steps. Right? Something as simple as 5 minutes can help you make terrific traction and propel you towards completing that task. As well, we very much want to boost our confidence. Now, I know you're a confident person, you're successful, you've got this great list of accomplishments behind you, but still, there probably are some situations where some self-doubt creeps in, that negativity bias kicks in. And this is very common among especially driven professionals with big goals. So this imposter syndrome can creep in, perfectionism, and there's a lot of things that we can do, a lot of strategies to really boost our confidence to tackle that task that we are procrastinating on. And as well, as we all know, nothing drives productivity like a deadline. So we'll talk about how to make sure that we're leveraging timelines to our advantage to really nip procrastination in the bud. And the best kind of timelines, of course, are interim, short-term timelines so we can address the psychology behind procrastination. Finally, in this session, we'll talk about how you can manage procrastinators, whether that's a whole team of just humans, because all humans succumb to procrastination once in a while, or whether you're managing yourself. It's helpful to know what we can do to really rein in this human tendency. And so some of those techniques include not just simply assigning work and waiting for the deadline, but really providing that interim support throughout, whether it's informally or formally, to provide those reviews and refinements to help people make iterative progress. Also, one of the best things you can do with your team is help them deal with overwhelm. I personally find that people are trying to do too much at one time. And for you as a leader, it's so essential for you to help them review their priorities and focus on what's most essential. And finally, whether you're talking about other people or yourself, it's so important for you to be kind to yourself, because when we're tired, when we're overwhelmed, and just going through a life which gets busy, we can succumb to procrastination. And if we beat ourselves up about it, we're not going to get anywhere fast. So we want to be kind to ourselves. We want to invest in our resiliency and model that to other people. And that's all together. This is the full picture of how we can overcome procrastination. So once again, this is part of our Own Your Time series. Works well as its own program, but also really nicely complements the other modules in this program. For more information about productivity, collaboration, and mindset, check out our website. We have a wealth of resources there, and I'd love to connect with you on social media. Thanks for your time.